Okay, Ty, we're live now, so feel free to make me the co-host now.
I'm not host. You're still host.
Okay, just did.
There. Now that's looking better. Okay, now you're co-host as of now, so we could be good. Thanks. We're going to have a good collection tonight for the premiere class of Sit and Get Fit. So while everybody's collecting, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get started. Got a couple of things to explain about class. Sit and Get Fit. This is all about exercising while seated. It's going to get a little bit aerobic. My name is Ty. I'm your guide tonight. I live in Florida near Orlando in the US. I have a background in biology, psychology, and computer science. And I worked for decades with different systems for the Defense Department, the USDA, and medical centers. And then I went into consulting where I started traveling around to hospitals and helping them understand their data better, how to use it, how to get it accurately, etc. And I started teaching a lot because of that. I was teaching at the various hospitals and medical centers. Preparing for my retirement, I went and got trained and certified to teach yoga, Tai Chi, and Qigong, which led me into teaching fitness. And tonight, I'm here to guide you through a chair-based exercise or movement practice, however you want to consider it. But we're going to be moving. We're here tonight through Get Setup, which helps us learn from each other. Now, ideally, I'm going to be able to see you, so you have your camera on. But if you're not comfortable with that, leave it off. I'm just glad you're here. As long as some of you have your cameras on so I can see how it's going with you. And maybe in the future, if you don't have your camera on tonight, you'll get more comfortable and turn your camera on. Tonight's class will be recorded. We have Ken with us as the TA, and he's going to be there. If you have any technical questions, just go into the chat box and chat with him about it. He'll see what he can do to help you. He's arranging the recording tonight. After class, just email help, HELP at getsetup.io, and they'll set you up with the recording, and then you can exercise between classes. If you didn't make it into class because it did book up, and you're here through live stream, I am so glad you went to the effort to get in that way. So welcome to you too. Of course, try to get into a class in the future. There's about 2 weeks of classes scheduled right now, so jump out there and see if you can register. Now, Get Setup is not paid to promote any specific products. Now, the important screen, especially for tonight's class, is I've expected you to talk to your doctor because we're going to be moving a little vigorously tonight. We're going to be getting the heart rate up, and you need to know what limitations you need to honor as specified by your doctor, especially if you have any health conditions or you're taking any medications. Pay attention and limit yourself based on what your doctor's told you. Then pay attention to what your body says. If your body says slow down, etc. Then number 3, you can follow what I'm saying. We have some objectives in this class. The objective is to move. Steady movement with a little bit of aerobic activity, not excessive, but a little bit of aerobic activity is going to happen. We're going to try to move every muscle and every joint. And afterwards, I hope that you feel like you worked your body, but no pain. If you start to feel pain, stop. If you feel pain after the class, next class, do less. Because pain is damage. That is not growth. That is damage. Growth is when you feel like you worked out, you worked your body, you know you've done something, but there's no pain. So the major objective is we want to all get healthier. Now, there's some suggestions, though, because of the nature of all this exercise sort of movement. I recommend you don't have anything to eat within 1 to 2 hours before class. If you did eat tonight, be very careful in class. Go very slow, very gentle, because you don't have to do everything I say. Have water available. We're going to be moving. You want to stay hydrated. Smile. My goodness, just smile. Even laugh if you feel like it. If I do something stupid, because sometimes I do look silly when I'm exercising, I don't care if you laugh at me, just laugh. If you do something silly, laugh at yourself. Move. Well, move like you want to dance. You don't have to be a dancer. You don't have to be a good dancer, but move like you want to dance. Now, limits. Our first guideline is do no harm. If you feel pain, stop. If you feel lightheaded, stop. Sit down. If you start to feel breathless, slow down or stop. You should not feel breathless. You should not feel any chest pain from the breathing. Stop if any of that occurs. Honor all instructions from your doctor. Honor all feedback from your body. Honor the limits that you know. Okay, well, that being said, let's get moving. Now, I need to edit this screen because this class is not designed to be standing. If you wanted to do it standing, you could, but it's designed to be a seated exercise class. So if you stand, make sure you have a chair handy in case you need to sit down if you got lightheaded. Take care of yourself. Definitely have some loose fitting clothes, comfortable shoes, and I mentioned again, have water available. With that being said, now the music is going to be a little outrageous tonight, so I'm going to try to set it to where it's not too loud, but I might need your help to do that. Let me share it and we'll just see how loud that sounds to you guys. Okay, can you hear me over the music? Do I need to turn the music down? Up means the music's okay. Okay, got a couple of people find it too loud. Give me a moment to adjust it. There. If you want it louder, you can always turn the volume up on your end. Those of you who did thumbs down, does this sound better?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, we're going to start with some marching. Just swing the arms and lift the feet. Now, if that's a problem, you can always just lift the ankles. But if you're up for it, bend those knees and lift them. Just march. This class is about moving. Bring the arms up while you continue marching and bring them down. Inhale and exhale. You can go slower than I'm going. Most classes I teach are meditative. This is not a meditative class. Roll the wrist. Roll the other way. If at all possible, constantly stay moving. You don't know what to do? March. Arms out, arms in. Arms out, arms in. Arms out, and rotate. Rotate the other way. Breathing all the time. No breath holding. And march. If you can swing the arms, do, but don't burn out. We got some time to put in, so don't burn out early. You can always slow down, or you can speed up. Just stay moving. Now, one arm up, other one up. Fast or slow. Really stretch those arms up. This is the class where you really reach and stretch and march. Grab water anytime you need to. Hug yourself. Open. Hug yourself. Open. Hug. Open. Hug. Open. Hug. You got it. Breathe. You don't have to stay in time to the music. You don't even have to be coordinated. You just have to move and march. Now, one arm down, up. Might want to just bounce one foot while you're doing this. Remember, you can always just do the ankle. And march. Do the other arm. And march. Now, one, up, on, up, the other, up, the other, up. One, this one, the other one, this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and march. See if you can pace the feet. Can you kind of march back and forth? A little square beat there while you rotate the arms. I call this strutting. Now, one arm up, one leg out, one leg out. So, I can't even do it. Let's just do one side. One side out, one side out. I can't even get coordinated out there. This will work. I can do this. I am just not coordinated tonight. Maybe you can do better. And march.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you sit up here and walk into D1 Orlando, first of all, you're going to get an amazing greeting. We're going to make sure that you feel comfortable.
I think we're getting a commercial on the music.
Gym, but this is a family, okay? So we want to make sure that you sit up here and understand the family values that we have in here. You see these words on the wall?
3 that way, 3 this way. Just ignore the commercial.
These words on the wall are here to sit up here.
I grabbed some royalty-free music from YouTube. It seems like it's coming with commercials. I won't make that mistake again.
This is the gym that you need to sit up here and choose. You will get the quality training. We will make sure that you leave here understanding every single part of what you need to get to your goals.
And march. Swing the arms, in, out, in, out. The knees probably want to go the opposite direction. If you can march with this, do it. I am not coordinated to march with swinging my arms like this. But if you can march with it, go for it. Show off. Out and in. Now this I can march with. March. Strut. Now, up, 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 up. Kick out a leg. Each time the arms go up, be careful if you are standing. Maybe kind of throw it off to the side. Here comes that little feeling of dancing. Yeah, almost as if you're dancing. Don't have to dance to feel like you're dancing. And smile. Oh my goodness, smile. Think how silly you look and laugh. Just laugh. We laugh at ourselves first. And march. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but my pulse got pretty high there, so I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. Maybe you want to slow it down with me. Maybe a good time to grab a drink of water if you want it. I'm going to march over to my water and get it. Try to keep moving. Now, one hand forward, one hand there, back of the head, back of the head. Forward, forward, back, back, slap, slap, 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 clap twice, forward, forward, back, back, slap, slap, clap, clap, forward, forward, back, back, slap, slap, clap, clap, forward, forward, back, back, slap, slap, clap, clap. Arms out in an angle. Maybe you want to cross them, get a little more exercise going there. I'm just letting my hands hit and slap a little. And march. Remember, you can always march with just lifting the heels. You don't have to pick those feet high up. Of course you can pick them up high if you want to. Now, we're gonna go this way. As fast as you want to go, as vigorous, or as slow. You can slow this down. This is not the gentle class, this is the vigorous class, but you know what? You can make it more gentle by slowing down. Now let's do these. Using the elbows, bend the elbows right at their chest height, keeping those shoulders reasonably high. Move the knees, even move the feet if you're capable. Depends on your coordination there. I can't do the feet. But breathe. Monitor your blood pressure and pulse all the time. If you need to, stop. Get lightheaded, stop. Take care of yourself. Now, we're gonna take the elbows with the hands up, and we're gonna, that's it. Marching while you do it. And march. Strut. Up twice, down twice. Arms high, arms low. Arms high, arms low. Arms high. Spread the fingers. Full hand push. Can't do it wrong as long as you're moving. And march. Strut. Okay, start here. Arms out, arms in, arms up, arms down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. That's it. This one takes a big smile to make it happen. Doesn't even have to be a real smile. It can be a forced smile. I'll accept that. Now, it's as though you've got weights in your hands. Some bicep curls. If you've got a 1 or 2 pound weight, you can grab it and do it if you want to. There's a little more effort. No weight needed. Just act like you're lifting weights. Working those biceps. You can even strut while you're doing it. Now, back and forth. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. You can go slower. You can be out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Or out, in, up, down. Now, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Out, in, up, down. Out, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down, and march. Strut. Spread those fingers. We want to work them too. Now, shoulder rolls this way. Make a soft fist, roll the shoulders. Roll a little bit to the side, roll in the middle, roll to the side. That's it, back and forth. Maybe you can take the leg out with it. strut. Shake the hands, Foxy style. Elbows up, elbows down. Maybe you've done the chicken dance at a wedding. Add the hands up to the ears. Now, one arm up, one foot out. It's almost like you're saluting. And march. Slow it down a little bit. Slow the march. Let's get the blood pressure down. When I feel mine going up, that's when I'm going to bring yours down with me. A little slow breath. Recover. Maybe grab a little bit of liquid if you've got some water. March over to the water if you can, or grab your water. Now start the overhead. That's it. Start slowly. We'll gain if you want to. You get to choose your speed. But I'll make suggestions. After recovery, I think we should move a little slowly. I know I need to. That's why I needed the recovery. Now, grab and pull, grab and pull. That's it. Wide the hand, grab and pull. Thread the hand, thread the hand. Now, back and forward. Back, forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back. That's it. Maybe do a little double time there if you want to. Or just twice here, twice here. Whichever speed works for you. And march. Lean back in the chair a little bit. Bring your tush forward, lean back in the chair, and let's do that pull again. So you're pulling a bell, pulling a bell's rope. In the bell tower, ringing the bells while you march around the bell tower. Now, arms to the heart, out, in, out, march. Now, hands up and down. You might even let them clap on the way. Now, both to one side and then the other. Knees go the opposite direction. Now, bend your elbows, grab up and down, up and down. Now, take it to one knee, up, and the other knee. Now, just both in the center. Really throw those elbows down. Maybe bring the knee up a little bit if you're up for it. And march. Hand forward, hand forward. Almost like a little swimming motion. Now, arms to the side. Swing up and down, up and down. It's like a pendulum. One hand comes down, it pushes the other one up. Now both up, they come down, hit and bounce back up. There was a toy like this years ago called an executive toy. Also called inertia balls, I think. And march. Strut. Elbows, elbows. Elbows together, elbows apart. Butterfly curls. Bring the arms as close together as you can. If they touch, that's great. If they don't, it's great. Slow or fast. If you can move the feet with this and step, go for it. And march. Little swaying. Where the dancing comes in. You don't have to dance, you just have to feel like you're dancing. Roll the hands. Really roll the hands. How about outside rolls? Inside rolls. Roll the knees if you can. And march. Strut. Do some jumping jacks. So you start with your hands and feet down and jump. Arms up, feet out. If you're standing, be super careful. If you're standing, maybe you only want to do the arms. And march. Spread those fingers. You want to really work those knuckles. The knuckles are one of the places that many of us first start feeling arthritis. I know I have. If you move them as often as you can, you help put off those symptoms. Help ward off that arthritis by moving every joint, including the knuckles. Shake the wrist, elbows. Move it every day. Move everything every day so you can move it the next day in March. If you need water, now's a good time to grab it. I'm going to. Moving makes me thirsty, makes me sweat. One hand forward, one hand forward. The little swimming motion. Maybe both. You want to do that big stroke. That might be easier. Check your blood pressure. Check your pulse. Do you need to take a pause? Arms out and rotate. Rotate the other way. In and out. Whew, my shoulders are getting tired. In and out. I've noticed my arms are drooping. It's a good sign. No pain, but I'm getting tired. Both in, both out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Fast or slow? Maybe you want to start slowing down. Maybe you've done some fast movement tonight, and maybe it's time to do a little slowing down. Let's swing the arms. You can swing them slowly or you can swing quickly. You choose. But again, we're nearing the end. You may want to start moving a little slower. Let's march and strut. Let's take one elbow and bring it toward the other knee. Don't have to touch. Just see if you can lift them toward each other. Now that can be like this. It can be with the foot on the ground. Just do what you can. Remember, we're building. Let's just do one side. Starting to feel that thigh wear out. Let's do the other one. And march. Let's slow the marching. Let's start this slowing down. Nice slow march. Let's bring that heartbeat down. Breathing the whole time. Wishing I'd brought a sweat rag with me to class. Sit up tall and just move the arms. Leave the feet out for a moment. Just do the arms. Up and down. Up. Little wheels. Outer wheels. Let's take one arm, bring it across the chest, and I want you to take the other hand and grab that arm and pull it to your chest. You're going to stretch that shoulder. And breathe. Take a nice couple of breaths. Now let's switch arms. Let's take the other arm across. You can use the entire arm to pull it close, or you can bring the hand and pull it close. Couple of breaths. Bring the other arm and do it again. And while you're doing that, I'm going to stop the music. Stretch that arm while I pause the music. Stretch the other arm. Switch to the other arm. Now let's take one arm up. Just hold it high overhead and bring it down to where the elbow is sticking high in the air. Take the other hand and grab that elbow and just lift it. Push that elbow up. Now, some of you might take it all the way up to your ears. Some might not. That's okay. As long as you're just pushing it up. Just push it up and breathe. Release it down. Let's do the other one. Just arm high overhead. Bend the elbow. Push that elbow up. Nice, gentle stretch. And release that arm down. Sit tall and take your head and just turn to the side. Turn one way and turn the other. Nice and gentle and slow. We're just cooling off. Look down, look up. Take one leg and extend it. Sit tall and allow your hands to sort of walk down that leg. And you're going to know when to stop because you're going to feel a tightness right here. And when you feel that tightness, just hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. As you breathe, you're going to ease into that. A trick is to visualize your breath going into that area that's tight right there. When you breathe into that area, you can relax it and go a little bit deeper, but don't hurt yourself. Walk those hands up. Let's do the other one. Bring that foot in, take the other one out. Walk the hands down till you find what we call the edge. It's when you feel that tightness behind the knee, and breathe into it. Walk the hands up. Both feet are pulled in. Sit up tall in your chair. Put your hands on your thighs or your knees. Stretch your head to the sky. You're welcome to close your eyes if you like, but it's not required. And I just want to breathe for a moment. A nice, slow, gentle breath coming in the nostrils, flowing down into your belly as you feel your belly push out. As you exhale, the belly collapses in toward your spine and the air comes up, it rises and comes out your nostrils. A couple of nice, slow, gentle, but still natural breaths. Allowing every exhale to relax your body, especially those shoulders, the neck, your thighs. Just relax. You may notice your heartbeat. You may notice your heartbeat slowing down as you do this exercise. If you can make the exhale just a little longer than the inhale, you will promote the body into relaxing even further. Now gently open your eyes. And I want you to take your arms and I want you to cross them. I want you to put your hands as far back as you can get them. And I want you to hug yourself because this is you telling yourself how much you appreciate giving yourself this time, some time dedicated to yourself, to your betterment, to feeling better, and to having a little bit of fun, I hope. So hug yourself and say thanks. That's cool. And you can release. See, that's a safe hug. You don't even have to worry about COVID when you hug yourself. It's like, oh yeah, nothing to catch there. We could have done that for the last year. Okay. If you are standing, come seated. We have some closing things to say and share. Let's see. And now, if I can only find my slides. Oh, there they are. They moved on me. Okay. Remember, exercise should be fun. Find something you enjoy. If it's not this, find something you do enjoy. We only do what we enjoy. People who push themselves into exercising and doing something they don't have fun or enjoy doing, they're not going to maintain it. That's just the way our mind works. We look forward to doing what we enjoy. So hopefully you can enjoy this sort of movement and you'll come back often and share it with me. But as I said, if this isn't what you enjoy, if not your fun, go find something that is. There are other things to do that are fun. Remember, it's never overdone. Exercise, movement, energy movement is never overdone. Always honor your limits because we want to build. We don't want to break. Never exercise with pain. Pain is not gain. I don't care what they say at the gym. Pain is not gain. Pain is damage. So protect yourself. So come back often. Join me as often as you can. to move in a form gentle or vigorous. And I'll explain that in just a minute. But you get to choose in any of my classes, whether it's gentle or vigorous, but do come back as often as possible. Now, yeah, I'll explain here. First of all, we're on, sorry, I'm sipping water, I'm dry. Get set up. And if you've had some experiences on Get Set Up, we need you, we want you, please share them with others. Bring other people into our community. And if you don't want to put it on social media, email your experience to Liz, Liz at getsetup.io, and she'll take care of it for you. We have a blog on the website, and she'll write up your experience using your words there. Now, there's other classes related to what I'm doing here. Morning fitness. Stacy does a great class in the morning called Morning Fitness. She's got all sort of different themes. There's a class now in cardio yoga, which I haven't taken it, but the name sounds like it's definitely cardio oriented. So it is related to this. And of course, low impact aerobics. If you notice, this class was low impact aerobics, but it's designed to support chair. Though you may notice some people did it standing. That's fine too. Now, my next classes are Tai Chi, why it's great for seniors, which is my intro class to Tai Chi. Tai Chi for beginners, where you come back as often as you can, and we're studying a sequence called the Sung Style 12. In a couple of months, we're going to start the Yang Style 8. So we're going to be studying various Tai Chi sequences, and we will learn them for a home practice. And I also teach Tai Chi Shibashi, which is not something you need to memorize. It's 18 exercises plus warm-ups, and these exercises are designed to move every part of the body in a gentle way. You can't do Shibashi in a way other than gentle. Do it standing or seated, but it's a gentle, very enjoyable experience, in my opinion. I also teach Kundalini Yoga, which is a therapeutic style of yoga, thousands of years old. I teach it for chair, but you can also do it on the mat if you choose. And of course, this is my newest class that we did tonight, Sit and Get Fit. I have 2 of these classes on the schedule right now, Sunday evening and Saturday morning. So next Saturday morning, I think at 9 o'clock, there's one. My plan at this point is that the Sunday night will be led in a more vigorous way, and the Saturday morning will be more of a gentle structure. So if you prefer it to be gentle, come Saturday morning. If you prefer it vigorous, or you want to attend the vigorous class and tone it down to gentle, feel free to. But that's the way I'm going to start off, is one reasonably gentle and one vigorous Sit and Get Fit. So hopefully I see you again in that class. Now tonight there will be notes, and the class notes will include some links to other classes. There will be miscellaneous classes, maybe some things you've never heard of. I get to choose 3 from a list that the system supplies to me, and I often will choose things that I've never heard of, just so that it can be recommended that we try it. But there's a button on there called Give Feedback, and it's very important. For example, if you enjoy doing this sort of aerobic exercise, your feedback here will tell the people whether we should have more or no more or less classes. So when you click Give Feedback and you get this form, if you want more classes of this type, more sessions, I would recommend a 5-star and putting in the comment, I want more of this, or more seated aerobic, or whatever you want, put in there. If you want me to teach it, give me a 5. If you want somebody else to teach it, just say, add the comment. You know, if you want more classes with Stacy, feel free to put it here. You don't hurt my ego. Put down what you want. Now, Get Set Up in general. Tell us how we can improve. If the schedule system could have some positive changing, the filtering of the schedule, how you track your classes you've registered for. If you've got some ideas, write them in here. And if you've got some ideas of other classes you want, maybe you want a really gentle, mindful move. You want a mindful movement class? Put it in here and tell us you want a mindful movement class. That's basically moving meditation. But put in your suggestions and then click done. It will be paid attention to. This doesn't go and ignored. There is a man who reads every one of these and shares them with the appropriate people. A lot of them come back to me. When you're registering for any of the classes, you have an option to invite a friend. That doesn't mean just friends. It can mean family too. It can mean neighbors. It can mean someone you don't even like. Invite people. I keep mentioning invite an enemy because, hey, you might make a friend out of it, because I tell you, people usually are so appreciative that you've told them about Get Set Up that you may start a new friendship. If you're on mobile, on your phone, it'll look a little different. So just click here and invite your friend. Yeah, I can't even read that. It's so small. But please do invite your friends. Spread the word. Okay, I've mentioned suggesting new classes. This is where the class ideas come from. They come from you. They don't come from the management. So you tell them what you want. If you've got an interest in something, please host an interest group, because you know what? There's a couple of dozen other people who share that same interest. If you like crocheting baby booties, host an interest group. You might be able to trade some patterns. You might make a new friend. Whatever the subject is, consider hosting an interest group. Now, Get Set Up, you may notice, is free. It's free because of the financial agreements that Get Set Up makes with their partners. So we want to expand. We want more classes for you, for me, because I'm also a learner. So if you are associated to any assisted care facility or senior living facility, a government or a community organization, send the contact information to us. You just have to email it to help@getsetup.io. We will reach out to them. We will see if there's any way possible we could partner with them. Now, our dear friend Ken, the TA, which you may have seen in chat while I was teaching, has arranged for a recording tonight. So please, if you want that recording, if you want to do the class until the next, because I don't get another one of these until next Sunday. You got a whole week unless you show up Saturday morning. So if you request the recording, you can do the class again during the week and start building a little bit more aerobic ability, get a little bit more movement going, and you don't have to wait for me. So let me check. Oh my goodness, there's tons of chat. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, Marianne. Marianne wants to know if that she ran out of steam and do I have a slower class? Well, come to next Saturday morning, sit and get fit. Also, you might want to try my Kundalini yoga class or my Tai Chi classes. Tai Chi Shibashi is a much slower pace and it's very gentle. But also try sit and get fit next Saturday. Pat, thank you for your kind word. Janice, oh, thank you. Sherry too. What a workout. We should all sleep well tonight. Have a blessed week, everyone. That was from Sherry. And Amanda, thanks. Thanks to you, Amanda. Thank you, Alice, Pam, Ethel. You guys are so gracious. How nice of you to say such good things. Pat had fun. Good, Pat. I'm glad to hear that. Mara says this class is my favorite exercise class, along with the Shivashi. Yeah, you know what, Mara? Shivashi is my favorite class over all of them. Thank you for agreeing with me. Ethel, next class, next Sunday at 6 o'clock is this one, but I will have a sit and get fit on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It'll be a little bit more gentle than this one. Mina enjoyed the class, had a good workout. Ty, she says she's been attending my other classes and she loves them all. Yeah, I got a fan in Mina. I think I got a groupie. Thank you, Mina. Susan, thank you for your kind words. I'm so glad you enjoyed. And Robert has an interesting comment. This class is the complete opposite of Shibashi. I enjoyed both. You know, I wanted to do something vigorous, and the management was looking for people to do more vigorous aerobic style exercise. Now, please let me do this because I love doing it. I was already doing a 6 o'clock Sunday class, so I just told all my students to come over here and attend it here. So I migrated a class I've been doing for the last year through COVID and brought it to get set up and invited all of you to join us. So glad, yeah, it is a little bit opposite. I do more things than just meditative modalities, but obviously meditative modalities are my preferred. Carolyn, thank you. Marcia, enjoyed the class. Please have more. Thank you. You know, you want more? Tell the management. Felice, great session. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Doris and Leslie. Thank you. And Denise says it's a keeper. Yay, it's a keeper. Okay, we got a couple of minutes if anybody has any questions. Were there problems during class? Did it go okay? Did you honor your limits like I told you to? That's fundamental because we all want to build. We don't want to hurt ourselves. And whether we like to admit it or not, we're seniors, you know, hey, and I revel in the fact I'm a senior. It doesn't mean I can act like I'm 20, but I also can still enjoy moving. You know, I just have to do it within safe limits of being 69 years old and having peripheral neuropathy and, you know, a few other injuries. Let me change my perspective here. I'm still on the other camera. I'm sorry. I asked for questions and then I talked. So any comments or questions anybody's got? Nice full house. Was the music overbearing? Was the music okay?
It was good. It was
okay.
Good.
I will try to find other music like that doesn't pop up with a commercial in the middle. I honestly did. I grabbed it on YouTube. They have some music that says royalty free. So I grabbed one of those. It sounded great when I tested it. And then I brought it to class and I really didn't know it was going to pop up with a commercial in the middle. Who knew? You know, hey, but I'll do something about that.
I was ready for this class after Tai Chi, Shibashi, and Tai Chi beginners class earlier today.
So you were ready to move. Oh, did you come to all 3 classes today?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Nina. I taught 3 classes. Pat came to all 3 too. Anybody else come to all 3?
I did.
Josefina did too. Oh, you guys are
Just
super.
2. I came to 2.
Jeannie made it to 2. Okay, you get credit for 2.
I came to 3. This is
Doris
Doris.
made it to 3. Man, you guys are great. That makes this all worthwhile, seriously. And for those of you who have, oh, Felice gave me a thumbs up. For those of you who are new to me, and I know some of you are, most of my classes are of more of a mindful modality between Tai Chi and Shibashi and Kundalini Yoga. But do come and try them because we need both. I don't know if you guys know the concepts of yin and yang, but life is all about balance. The yin balances the yang. We need aerobic movement, we need fast movement, and we need meditative movement. And more than anything, we need to calm our minds with meditative movement. That's when the yin and yang work together best. So come and explore yin and yang with me through all my classes. And man, that's great. So nice that, you know, I'm always overjoyed that you decide to take some time out of your day and share with me. That right there just thrills me. It's like I could be sitting here all by myself, but you guys show up. That's wonderful. Makes me really enjoy the time. Well,
I burned 369 calories for the 3 exercises today.
did you really? Oh, you had like a Fitbit or something
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Cool. I hope I burn nearly as many because Lord knows I need to burn some. I've reached that stage of life where I'm having trouble and I'm putting on weight. So I need to burn a few more calories. So
You
but
look great.
I love hearing that. That's great. Wow. So
Ty, this is Felice. Marcia has a question. Her hand's up. I'm not sure if you can see it because you're sharing screen, I think. But
yeah,
Marcia has a
I'm seeing
question.
so many. So if you're not on this screen, Marcia, speak up. Come on. I'm here for you. Feel like a radio personality. Hi, Marcia. You're on mute.
She's on mute.
You have to unmute yourself. Go to the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner of your picture.
I think I'm unmuted now.
Okay, good. Yes, I can hear you. I can see you and hear you.
Good.
What's up?
I had a great time in the class. Marvelous.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thanks
Very
for coming.
good. Oh, you're very welcome. I'd
come
like
back
to know
often.
how do I register for the next class?
You know what? Hang on, and I'm going to show you. I can share screen. Give me just
Okay.
a second. And I just got to find it. Why do I always have trouble finding? There it is. And I'm going to move some stuff over there. I had to move that. I'm going to go into Get Setup. So you just go into getsetup.io, and I assume you already have an account. So sign in and go up to the first page is always My Home. You're right here, unless you choose one of these others. You can go up to search and just type my name, Ty. And my classes are going to start popping it. Now there's other things there that are not mine, but like my Kundalini style is there, yoga didn't get fit, and all my Tai Chi classes. So just by using my name, you're going to get my classes plus a few others. If you only want to look for the Tai Chi, just type in TAI and you'll get the Tai Chi classes. And so just go to, like, if you want to register for Tai Chi Shibashi, select it. Now, this is kind of interesting. And I was talking to a lady the other day that this was very confusing, and I understand why. It came up and talked about the class, but you have to look over to the right in this particular screen. You have to go to the right and it'll tell you which classes are coming up. So it says on June 11th, there's 23 seats left. On June 13th, there's 44. So you can click here if you want to register for this one. It'll change screens, and you just, here's where your option is to invite a friend. And look at that. I'm registered for my own class. I'll cancel it. But it's that easy. That's how easy you register. And you can register for all three of them there while you're there. And then you can go back up to here and say, okay, now I want to do Kundalini yoga. If I knew how to spell Kundalini, right? Kundalini.
Wait, hold on for a minute, Ty. Hold on. Before you
Okay.
do that, this is Felice. Go to About the Guide.
About the guide. Okay.
Click on that. And it says Other Classes I Teach. Other classes I
Oh, there
teach.
it is.
with-
Okay, yeah. Look at this.
And it
She
has
knows-
that listed.
Okay, you should be doing an interest
Cool.
group on this. Look at that. Did you see what she just taught me? Look at that. You find my page about the guide, and there's my classes, and it looks like it's the very class for each one of them. So it's saying why Tai Chi, why it's great for seniors, is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Now that's Eastern time, so adjust for your time zone. And then there's
question.
look. Thank you for that suggestion.
Oh, you're welcome.
your
And
way
once you
around it.
book that particular, like for instance, if you were going to book the one for June 7th
Yeah.
for the for seniors, when you click on that, it will show the rest of the ones that you have scheduled for the remainder of the month
Cool.
for that particular class and so on.
Seriously,
I have
you
a
need,
question.
That's
you need to
nice.
become a guide.
Is this just on the computer, or can you do that on your laptop? I mean,
Oh.
on iPad.
Yeah, you can use your iPad. Not a problem.
This page will come up on your iPad.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go on your iPad. Now, I'm not an Apple person, but I know on the iPad you have a browser. It's not Chrome, but it's something else. In your browser, just go to getsetup.io, and it should look very similar to these same screens.
Okay. Thank you.
You can even do it on your phone, though I don't recommend, because you can't see much on your phone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm not a phone person. Well, with that being said, I am overtime, and I can't afford to pay Ken overtime. So with that, yeah, like I'm going to pay him. He's going, Ty's going to pay me? Wow. Let me see. Let me stop the share. And I've got to quickly say goodbye. Hopefully see you guys soon. Maybe see some of you in class tomorrow. If
Bye,
not,
thank you.
next Monday.
Bye.
Take care of
Thanks.
yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you
Tomorrow.
for a wonderful class.
Thank you. It's all because you attended.
Thank you.
Yep.